Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Ask Coffee Online. My name is Chef Caesar. Today I'm going to show you how to prepare some soft-shell crabs. These are the blue crab, and normally they're in season from May to October. And the reason they're soft like this is not how they are. It's not a type of crab, like say, it's a blue crab. But as they need to grow, the shells, they shed their shells, at the beginning of May, and this when you want to get them. They're like really soft. Their skin, like texture. And they're very easy to prepare. Sometimes you can find them, frozen, fresh, or even alive. When you work in the restaurant, many times we'll get them, and they're still alive when they come to us. Sometimes, also you can find them just fresh in your fish market. And I was able to find some, but unfortunately, the guys that went to buy them, they know me, and they thought they would do me a favor. They clean them up. So I wanted to show you guys how to actually do them. Normally here, there would be like, the head, their eyes, and you want to just take some kitchen shears and you will cut them off. I mean, they took them off for me for some reason. I didn't realize until I opened the package this morning. And then the gills underneath here, okay, you open them up like this, you lift this flap. Over here, there should be a little hair like very tiny, white. You can just pull them off, okay? This is the gills. You don't want to cook them with that. Back here, this is the apron. This is like the tail part. And also, they cut it off. So you kind of pull it back, and you just cut it off with, kitchen shears or your knife. And you can just pull it off too with your hands. It's very soft. But again, to prepare this, they cook very quick, okay? You can either pan fry them, just dust them in some flour. Or you can also deep fry them, make the tempura batter. But most of the time, you can see them, they're pan fry. And like I say, I'm going to show you how to do that in a little bit. But I also made some mango salsa that I'm going to serve with my crab. You can use it in a sandwich. They make a wonderful sandwich as well. So these things are, you can eat the whole thing. Once they're cooked like this, there's nothing to pick out. I mean, this is very soft. You eat the whole thing. So I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to make a jalapeno aioli to go with my crab. You can make it any other different type of sauce, but I just wanted to prepare something for you guys to also serve with this. So I got some mayonnaise here, about 3/4 cups of mayo. A mustard sauce goes really well with this too as well. So I mean, I'm just kind of giving you guys an idea. I'm not saying you have to do this, but you're also going to see the recipe, this salsa along with the aioli too. So if you guys want to try this, you can see it's very simple. I also got some chopped garlic here. Okay. I got some lime. I'm going to use about half a lime, some jalapenos here. If you guys want to make it a little spicy, you want to, chop the seeds and everything. If not, you can take the membranes out of here, but I'm going to chop everything, okay? But if you want, you can cut it in half like this and just take all the membranes. That's where they're very, more hotter. But like I said, I'm going to keep a little, little heat to the sauce, to my aioli. It's not a sauce, actually. If you guys have any questions along the way, please feel free to ask. I really like when you guys, ask questions. It's fun. Okay, so I'm gonna put my jalapenos in here. Okay. Got some cilantro too. Just a few sprigs of cilantro. I love cilantro. You want to chop it a little bit. Okay. Now I'm gonna turn this on here real quick. Squeeze half of my lime here. pushing this down. Sometimes it kind of gets stuck to the side of the bowl here. So you want to kind of push it down like this. If you guys want to make your aioli ahead of time, that's fine too, okay? You guys, the flavors can come together. You know, you can make it a day before even, so you don't have to do it right then. I did my mango salsa a while ago, so the flavors start to come together. Okay, this is nice and smooth now. I'm gonna take it out of here. Move this out of the way here. Pour this in my little dish here. Okay. Put it to the side here. Once I'm ready to plate my crab, we can take care of that. Okay, now we're gonna cook this. I got a nice heavy skillet here. Okay. Now we're gonna season our crabs now. Use some little salt, pepper here. Make sure you season very well on both sides. And now I got some flour here. I got some all-purpose flour. Make sure that you also want to season the flour anytime you're like using it to, like, you know, bread anything. You want to put a little seasoning. I'm using some oil-based seasoning. If you want, you can use some salt and pepper. That's fine. But this gives it a much nice kick to the flour. That way it's not too bland. About one teaspoon here. There you go. Okay. Okay, I'm using some avocado oil. You don't want to use olive oil because olive oil doesn't have a really high smoking point. You don't want to have smoke on everywhere. You can also use like vegetable oil too to fry them. Okay. Now we're gonna put our crabs in here. Any questions so far? How many of you guys have had some soft shells or cook them? Anybody? It's very quiet this morning. Okay.
I haven't been able to cook them because they have their heads on them.
Really? Why don't you just chop them off? Like I show you with the kitchen shears. It's really easy. Don't worry. I mean, they're most of the time when you get them fresh, they're not alive. But like I said, sometimes we can find them alive when we get them in the restaurants. They're still moving, so they're the best. But you can also find them frozen or even fresh. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna get a lid because these things are gonna start to. You gotta be careful when you cook them. They kind of pop because they have a lot of water in there. So you want to be careful. You always want to put them like the top side down first, okay? You want to shake some of the flour off, okay? How do you know when they're done? Okay, they're gonna start to change color from like blue to red, like a lobster. When you cook them, the same way. About 2 minutes in each side, and they're done. So they cook really quick. Okay. As you can see how they're changing color? And be careful, sometimes they pop when they're cooking, so you want to kind of have a lid big enough to cover the whole pan. You kind of put it to the side, that way you don't get burned. These are hotels that are like a little smaller. You can find them in different sizes, like mediums, large, jumbos, and they're also different in price too. So you can see how they're changing to red. Plate, take them out of there. You want to put some paper towels down to kind of soak some of the oil when you take them out before you plate them. Okay. Look at that. See how easy it is, you guys? Very simple. All this is all meat down here. All this really good meat, very good, and you can eat the whole thing, like I said before. You know, there's nothing to pick out of here, so you can also, you know, make it a sandwich and make a wonderful sandwich, or a nice appetizer, or even, you know, an entree. These things are really good. If you like meat, if you love seafood, this is great. Okay, they're almost done here. Okay, the question was, they're expensive. Yeah, these things tend to be very expensive, especially by the really big ones. These are like the hotels. They're like more the smaller ones, but you know, the big ones could be a little pricey. But they're worth every penny, to be honest with you. They're really good. So I hope you guys get a chance to get them, because they're only in season from May to October. Right now is the beginning. And sometimes you really don't find them that much so far right now, but once we get into, like, you know, end of May, June, they're really you can find them out there in your seafood market where you shop. So they're very you know, popular, and especially, I don't know if you ever seen them in restaurants. You know, try them, be brave enough, and they're good. And you can see you can you know, make them at home. Really, very simple. Now I got some mango salsa here I'm gonna be using to serve my crab here. It's nice and refreshing. You know, this is spring. You don't want to eat something heavy. This is a good alternative. Okay. Make a little pile here in the center. You can, you know, just do any way you want. If you want to try them a different way, that's fine too. You can make a nice pico too, which is tomatoes, some jalapeños, some cilantro, Okay, I got my aioli here. Put a little around here. This is a really nice combination here with jalapeno, cilantro. I really enjoy that. Oops, a bit too much there. Let's set some of this on top here. Yes, we have another question here. Does it taste more like shrimp or lobster? It's actually, more like lobster, in between. It's got a very mild taste. I don't know if you guys ever had crab cakes. The same. This is the crab that they use for, the crab cakes, and it's really good. It's not very strong, but you're definitely gonna like it. I got a little reduction from some little orange reduction here. It goes really well with this. Okay. Look at that. Some green onion here. And there you go. Very simple, what? Look at that, nicely done.
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you make that into a sandwich instead of a presentation like that?
Oh, of course. You can use some tomatoes, some lettuce, make a sandwich. Of course, yes. I mean, I'm just kind of giving you guys ideas. You don't have to do this, but sandwich is really good with this. You can just eat the whole thing. You can put some like mustard or some tomatoes, whatever you want in there. But again, yes, you can do it too. So you don't have to do it what I'm doing here, but you can try different things. So I'm really, that's a nice, good question. Anybody else?
Yeah, chef. I have a question. What kind of sauce was that again?
This was a jalapeno lime aioli, and the other one is blood orange reduction.
Okay, and then also on it's the soft shell crab. So when one eats it, it's completely it's gonna dissolve completely. There's no issues with anybody choking or it kind of being a little bit more. I want to say texture-wise, a little harder or crunchier, or how does that go?
No, it's actually very soft. I mean, it's like the skin. Look, it looks like just like a skin from a chicken. It actually is even softer. This is really soft. It's not tough, so you can eat the whole thing.
Thank you, chef.
Well, thank you so much, everybody, for being here this morning. Somebody else has a question?
I did have a question. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, good. So I just wanted to go over one quick thing. I know you have to cut the head off, and then you were talking about there was a flap that you had to take off.
Okay, well, those are the gills. If you go up, I'm gonna open this up. This lifts up like this. Okay, underneath here there should be some gills, but like I said, the guys where I got them from, they were I think do me a favor, but actually they didn't. I wanted to show you guys when I opened it up this morning. They cleaned them up for me. I didn't realize that, but over here you're gonna see the little hair-like white little gills. You pull them off, and then in the back it's got like a little detail. You want to, it kind of folds underneath here, and you can just pull it off, and it just comes right off.
Okay. Thank
So
you.
yeah, it's very simple. And I'm sorry, like I said before, I wish I would have known that those guys were gonna clean them for me. I didn't realize until I opened the package. I'm like, oh, I wanted to show them how to do them. But again, they didn't know that, so I apologize for that.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else?
One more question that I have. With the soft shell crab, I know you pan fried them, but do you think they'd do good on the grill or a smoker?
Well, you can put them in the grill. Yes, you can grill them as well. Or you can, do a tempura batter and fry them too. They're really good. Oh, and the smoker, you can put them in the smoker too. I mean, they're gonna cook really fast. They won't take hours like a piece of meat would take, but they also will give a nice smoky flavor. If you want to try that, hey, feel free.
Okay, thank you, chef.
Oh, you're welcome. Anybody else? Well, thank you so much for being here this morning. I hope you guys are brave enough to try this at home. As you can see, it's very simple to do.
Thank you. It looked great.
Well, you're welcome. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in a couple weeks.
Thanks, Chef.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye-bye.